Hey everybody, welcome to the Simhanger. My name is Mark. As you can see, today I'm in VR. I'm in the Pimax Crystal Light and enjoying the beautiful graphics and great performance that this VR headset brings. But today we're not here to talk about performance. Far from it, in fact. What I want to discuss today is a subject in VR which is rarely covered, and I think is of critical importance. So much so it can determine your choice of VR headset and certainly your preferences, and that is the issue of comfort. Now, over the last 3 weeks, and in particular over the last 4 or 5 days, I've been testing extensively a number of third-party pre-made mods, if you like, designed to improve your comfort in the Pimax Crystal and the Pimax Crystal Lite. Now, the Pimax Crystal itself, you'll be aware, absolutely loved that VR headset, but I did state in my review, I'll leave a link to that video in the notes below, that it was just a little bit too heavy for me. So we'll have a look at the various mods, etc., and then at the end I'll share my opinions and views with you in terms of the overall usability of those mods and what I'm actually using. So with that, let's get started.
The various products that we'll be looking at today are from a New Zealand-based company, Studioform. It's a company that has become well established in the comfort mods arena over the last 2 to 3 years. And the first product we'll take a look at is the Apache Top Strap. The strap is twin-layered with a foam inner, made from a sturdy fabric with 2 Velcro tabs on either end. It is quite soft and pliable, and in addition it comes with a number of Velcro strips, so you can fit it and hold it fast to an existing top strap, for example. Comes with a set of instructions, but you don't really need them. For the Pimax Crystal and Pimax Crystal Lite, it fits under the top strap, and the Velcro tabs go around the speakers to hold it fast. The Velcro tabs allow you to adjust the length to suit. The position and the width of the top strap are designed to take the weight off the front of the headset. All prices shown are in US dollars and exclude shipping. Typical shipping time is 7 to 14 days. Shipping costs vary, but typically will be between $6 and $9. Studioform also include a number of kits that are available, some of which include a replacement back pad. 2 come in the kit. One is a grey fabric. The second is a PU leather with aeration holes, about the same thickness as the standard back pad, and as per the default piece, it's Velcro and it just simply fits into place. Not as firm as the default product and has a memory foam type feel to it. A replacement face pad is also available. These were the originals but are now being discontinued. In my tests, they just didn't provide enough support to the front of the headset. However, brand new and now available are version 2. These are now standard in the kits. It's now the same size as the default face pad, providing improved forehead support. The one I've got, as you can see, is PU leather. There'll also be a grey fabric one available, and both materials will be included in a single kit. Once again, it just simply Velcros into place. Also available and as part of one of their kits are gaskets and spacers, something I haven't seen for this headset yet, with the potential for multiple purpose use. The idea behind this is fairly straightforward. Both the gaskets and the spacers are about 3mm in thickness. You get 4 sets in a kit, plus 8 spacers. These then fit around the face housing. Once again, it's a simple Velcro job. You can use 1 or more, depending on your preference, and effectively change the shape of the face housing to suit you. Spacers are used on the side, perhaps to cut out any light leakage that you may experience, or get a snugger fit overall. Once you're satisfied with that, well, you can just go ahead and fit the face pad, either the Studioform version 2 or the original. The gasket and spacers basically will allow you to contour the face housing to suit yourself. Especially useful, of course, if you find it a little bit large and the standard foam pad is just not giving you enough support. It's a great idea. One other thing that I want to mention is the official top strap from Pimax. I haven't been able to test this myself, still waiting for delivery. There's obviously been large demand, and as part of this top strap it includes the head cradle, which fits on your head, and a number of people have complained that it's a little bit uncomfortable, especially during long VR sessions. Once again, Studioform can come to the rescue by offering a kit that offers two of these pads, one PU leather and one grey fabric. And these pads, again with a memory foam feel to them, simply slip over the cradle so you don't have a hard plastic sitting on your head, and once again providing more comfort. Studioform providing the convenience of a pre-made pad. Well, after 4 or 5 days of extensive testing and intermittent testing over the last 2+ weeks, what are my views and opinions? Well, I think the best way to summarize is to tell you what I'm actually using on both the Pimax Crystal and the Pimax Crystal Lite. Let's start off with the Apache top strap. I'm using this with both headsets. Now, I did say in my review that the Pimax Crystal Lite is the most comfortable Pimax VR headset I've ever worn. I stand by that. It is the most comfortable, but the Apache top strap just takes a little bit more of the weight off the front of your face. That means it's more comfortable and that you can spend longer in VR. So for me, in both the Pimax Crystal and the Pimax Crystal Lite, the Apache top strap is a definite win. In terms of the back pad here, I'm not using it on the Pimax Crystal Lite or the Pimax Crystal itself. I find that they're a bit smoother in terms of the material. That's both the fabric and the PU foam one. This is a bit more sticky, if you like, holds a bit better at the back of your head. So I've continued to use on both headsets the back foam pad. And in terms of the front foam pad, I found for the Pimax Crystal Lite that the Studioform didn't really add a lot in terms of overall comfort. There's nothing wrong with it. It's comfortable. It does the job. But I didn't really see any significant improvement or anything of that nature. However, on the Pimax Crystal itself, while it's a different story, I am using the version 2 face pad in combination with the Apache strap, and it's made quite a difference to the overall comfort of the Pimax Crystal itself. But for the Pimax Crystal Lite, I didn't find that it added anything significant. Turning to the gaskets and the spacers, I'm not using them on the Pimax Crystal Lite. I don't have prescription lenses yet. They are on their way to me. And I added one spacer and one gasket, and I found that it started to pinch slightly at the side of my glasses. It wasn't as comfortable. I don't like that pressure on my glasses. And as I said again in my review of the Pimax Crystal Lite, this is perfectly acceptable for those that wear glasses. I would have liked to have used the spacer just to take my eyes a little bit further away from the lenses. It doesn't really have a dramatic impact on the FOV that you can see, but it just wasn't practical. Once I do get prescription lenses for both the Pimax Crystal and Pimax Crystal Lite, I'm going to continue to experiment using the spacers and the gaskets. We'll turn now and have a look at their Studioform website, but one of the beauties is that by and large you don't have to buy everything. Quite a lot of it you can mix and match and just choose exactly what you want to buy. So we'll have a quick look at that website. Just to note that if you are interested in buying anything, there is a 10% discount if you use the promo code Simhanger, all in capitals, as shown in the notes below this video, and it applies across the board to anything that you'd like to get from Studioform. It's not an affiliate link, but there's a discount there if you want to use it. So let's have a quick look at the website. I'll leave a link to Studioform's website in the notes below the video. Safe to say they don't only produce comfort modifications for Pimax, they do a whole range of different headsets. It's definitely worth a visit. Who knows what you'll find there, from face gaskets to balancing weights and so on. Well, I hope you found this useful and informative. Stay well, look after yourselves, see you again soon, and ciao for now.